Hey there. So right now I'm gonna show about my job role application. Um, Whatever I've did in it, how many things I've implemented, and what is flow of this application, and each and everything about backend. And just like in last video, I've told that in next video I'll make the proper video on backend. So this is what it is, and in next video I'll make a video on frontend. All right, so let's start from entity. So entity, in this project I have specifically used JPA. Means we don't need to write query by ourselves, like in MySQL query we don't need to write it by ourselves. JPA does it for ourselves. So JPA Hibernate. Hibernate is a object relational mapping. So it maps the object to database table. So this is what I did in it. If you know about the JPA, so you will understand it very well. All right. So in this entity, I have implemented like lots of services, um, and in entity as well. Like there are so many entities: resume, user, save job, and interview, email, company review, company apply job. Lots of are there, and every entity has like you might know about that. JPA means like we have to have this annotations, table and entity annotations, which it provides Spring Data JPA, and by using which we just need to write the structure of it. JPA performs query by themselves. We just need to specify that what we want to do. All right, so this is all about JPA and entity. So next, we need to talk about the controllers enums. So this is enum. In enum there are four types of enum. I have like five types of enum I have implemented. There is a lot. I don't think so there is anything has I should do in it, but if you think that I should do something else again, so just let me know. All right. So this is entity is specifically I've used in services. I'll show it to you, no problem. So this is the exception layer. So I have made this global exception handler, in which I have eh, handled each and every exception, from user to job and all. But I have not implemented that much deeper exception handling. Just just normal exceptions. I've made specifically three classes. That's it. I am not like did that much stuff in it. So after entity, the DTO layer. So you can see here, each and everything has two classes. So if there are 8 integers, so you can see like 16, 17, 18 classes of DTOs, because DTO is the thing that which connects entity, DTO to mapper, and mapper is connected to services. So and services are connected to controllers. So this is the flow of this application. And for each entity which I have called into mapper, so I have specified that for each thing I have made separate DTOs. All right, so this is all about DTOs. And in my previous project, in my job for in my other banking application, I'm building it right now. So in that project I have implemented mappers. All right, yeah. And in this project I have like I have not implemented mappers in services. Okay. In this project I have made separate mapper. Okay. So this connected like DTO entity to DTO. This is DTO to entity. So we don't need to write every time in each and every service boilerplate code. So this reduces boilerplate code, improves performance and efficiency. uh, No. It doesn't improve performance, but it keeps data secret, private, and it doesn't. There are very less chances. Means like negligible chances to leak the data if we use DTOs, mappers, and all. Because some people, what they do, they just connect entity to service, and service through mapper. They they access the data in controller from services, and this is not efficient because in services, um, if you are writing any query or anything else, and if you are directly connected to entity layer, if any exception occurs, your data get corrupt. So no one knows that what will happen. So that's why I'm using best practices so far, and this reduces boilerplate code. Because in previously I was having so much problem. Previously I never knew that there is mapper layer can be possible, because I was writing every time, each and every service I was writing this much stuff, that much. So after some time I understood, and there is map struct annotation is also there, which is from Lombok, I think. So you don't need to write this much as well. Map struct is an interface, like we need to make an public interface map struct. No. Public, here like public interface and apply job mapper, and upper this, like you need to use map struct of map, something like that. So a map struct does everything for you. You don't need to write this much as well, but I wrote it, I kept it simple, because if we use other entities, so it like it may degrade performance. And my application has each and every layer has same kind of structure, so I just wanted to maintain that. So this is more about the DTOs is just a thing that which connect um, entity, and entity to DTO. Mapper means mapper is a thing that which is connect to DTO to entity, entity to DTO, and DTO, like we connect uh, we use mapper for service layer. So through service, we access the mapper's data, uh, and mapper like asks to DTO, and then DTO provides data from entity. So this is just like that. All right, this is all about mapper, enums. You know about that, and DTO mappers. All right. So the most important thing is the service layer, JWT authentication, Spring Security, and controller configuration. I'll show you each and everything about this. Okay. So firstly, let's talk about. Let me see. Okay. Let's talk about the application YML. I can show you application YML because there are some secret credential of my server. So you can consider it like that. Here in this file, I can't open it. Sorry, but in this folder, something is written in a format which is like um, which connects the database to server and to application. Each and everything is involved in it. So each and every configuration we write in resources application.yml file. And why did I made the application dash previn.yml? Because of this is my server's configuration. Yeah, I can show you this one, I think. Yeah. All right. Anything has leaked? No. Nothing has leaked. All right, no problem. So, um, I have added some things here. I have specified that what is what is server port and all, and what is front end URL. I allowed this URL only, and admin, the password, and there is a lot more. But this is what is this? Do you know? This is runtime environment. So IntelliJ provide us. We don't need to write .env file for Java. So in IntelliJ you can do this. Expiration time means a JWT authentication token. Its expiration time is this much. I think it is 1 hour. Let me see. Alright, it is 1 hour. It is 1 hour. You are right. I'm right. Alright, so it is 1 hour. It is 1 hour. So and password reset token and all I've implemented. I'll show each and everything, but just wait. Okay. So this is all about it. Let me close all the tabs. All right. So this time, let's talk about something. Um, this is not important. This is also not. And here you can get everything about the project. How many endpoints are there? What does what? Where do we do things? Wherever have admin access and where user has access, where we put, post, and delete. Everything have I have implemented in it. And this is database structure. So I have designed each and everything for this project, which will like I thought is whatever is important I just need to write, because after some time I also don't know that whatever, like how many changes I do, and after some time I, if I forget, so that's why I have did each and everything which is required for it. And last one is I have made this interview guide for me. But you are, if you are like pulling this project in our local repository, so just just read this, because it will help you to improve, show your performance in interviews if you are telling them that it's your own project. All right. And this time, oh, okay, so let's start from configuration to I think before talking about Spring Security, we should talk about the controllers and services, so that these two topics may closed. All right. So you might be seeing that in service layer there are two folders are visible, and why is like that? So this is I did because of loose coupling. How loose coupling? So the here is interface. I have assigned that in interface, like you might know about interface, because there is saying, they like in whenever we are telling about interfaces. So interface is a blueprint of class, and wherever we implement the interface, all abstract methods of interface we must implement in our child class. So here you can see admin service, admin user service. So here you can see admin user service implementation. So why I did that, it is because of loose coupling. Whatever I need to add, I just I just do here. I just add a new method over here, like void add method, whatever it is. So I add new method over here and implement the same method by using override keyword. So I override that specific method and implement it in it. Okay, in this class, uh, in implementer folders, implementer files. I have did all methods of it. So let's go through general overview of it. um, if you are pulling these projects, you will know that you can understand everything. All right. So um, I have not started yet, uh, explaining about Spring Security. So far, understand about this is what I did. Like this is interface which connects to, which has all abstract methods, and like in which in implementer classes I have implemented each and everything. And all right. So if you so you can see this transitional keyword, transitional annotation. So why it is used? It is used for to um, whenever a database having transition, and if any error occurs, so data should not get corrupt. So because of that we use transitional annotation. And in transitional, whenever error occurs, so um, automatically data get rollback. So this is what it does. All right. So in service layer I have implemented two things, interfaces and implementer classes. So this is more about it, and we'll go deep in it. But firstly, let's talk about controller. So I'll close the controller, and then we'll talk about Spring Security and the rest of services. So in controller there is like very obvious, everyone uses that. It's just normal stuff everyone is doing. So it's not like something which is uh, which is like outstanding, nothing else. So this is it. This is like a controller. I have used like something pre-authorized, which is in like which we use for Spring Security, and a request body, path variable, and all. And I for each and every service, I specified that this service, this controller should have access of admin, should have access of user, or like recruiter or kind of. So these much things are there. And I have implemented message controller as well, but in front end I don't know like how should I implement it. I'm thinking about it, but not yet. I have not implemented. I'll try to after some time. And if you are like, if you want to help me in it, so just like pull this project, and push again, like by making changes, I'll accept that if your changes are all right. And you know what, I've implemented the um, this email service as well, SMTP authorized, SMTP. SMTP means, I don't know its full form, but it is used for to send emails. So here I have implemented SMTP as well. So whoever is trying to send, and whoever have logged in, means whoever has registered in this application, so he will get the welcome to skillsync, and let's go like something like that, this email. And so this is all about it. Controller, there is no more explain about controller. There is like, I don't think so there would be anything about controller to explain. All right. So this was about controllers and interfaces of services. So let's talk about JWT. So how things are going on, how data is flowing. Let's talk about it. But uh, admin bootstrap config. So I have configured the admin, and I think for some services I have implemented only one admin, and for some services like I have implemented some like um, yeah, some more admins like. But this application, this file, I don't think so I have implemented anywhere. Command line runner, um, what it does what it does is, if the admin count is greater than one, so it will show like already admin exists. And if not exist, so this will give my this email id. Okay, this email id as an admin. So I'm an admin, and if admin is greater than one, admin count is greater than one, so it will not add that email. So this is just like the flow is just like that. And here you can see uh, the working of command line argument, how the arguments are going, and how the run method is accessing all the command lines, arguments. All right. And bootstrap config. So course config. So this is why did I implement this, because if you don't add the course config in your application, so it will not allow you to access the application. So if I run this application, if I go on browser, so there will be saying that unauthorized access, or like localhost not allowed, something like that. So that's why I have I did some things in, everyone needs to do that whenever he wants to run this application, and allow some urls. So I have allowed url over here is 3000, and some more things are here as well, like course registry and all, admin. There is a lot, but there you don't need to take care of it that much. Just focus on over here. I have allowed the wherever, like wherever I think I can access this application, only there I have implemented allowed it. All right. So only important thing is Spring Security and JWT authentication authorization, the flow of it. All right. So we need to stay curious about it, like how things are happening. And I'm not like perfect in it. I may do some mistakes, so just understand it. And wherever I'm making mistakes, so just explain it. All right. Make me correct. So this is JWT util. So here's how I make the token. Okay. And SLF for J, it's like I have a logger. Yeah, there is dependency called logger or something. So it prints the logs. I think this is because of that I have implemented this. So Spring Security, secret key, and expiration token, I have made them final, because no one should change them, right? And this value I'm getting from the, I already told you that application.yml. So I'm getting those values from application.yml, and I have wrote some services that okay, so secret get sign in key. So I have wrote each and every line of it that comes with like JJWT library, and it converts our secret key into text, like something like that. Alright. So I have explained each and everything in it. Here you can see the commits, the uh, comments, and the JWT flow is like that. Whenever user logs in, so we send a JWT token to his browser in frontend, and with each request, frontend has to send us the JWT key. If the key is not valid, or like 1 hour has done, so we will revoke his access, and he will logged out again. In front end, I have implemented that if user logs out, means the JWT is not there, so user will log out. And whenever exiting the application, means logging out the application, so user may automatically get logged out. All right. And JWT, I have implemented some more things in it. I want to explain each and everything, but the video is getting so much larger, so that's why. And this is security config. So uh, the flow is like that. um, Firstly, security filter chain. So every request will go through security filter chain, and I have implemented JWT based stateless authentication using Spring Security, public APIs, login register, and permitted login and register are only permitted over here, and other APIs are protected through service filter chain, security filter chain during login, and authentication manager authenticates. Somewhere I may have written authentication manager. Authentication manager I have initialized in service layer. Yeah, you can see authentication manager here. You can see authentication manager authenticates, and security filter chain, through security filter chain we authenticate each and every service. Okay. And authentication manager authenticates the user using user service user detail service. So here you can see user detail service. Where is it? User detail service. Yeah, user service, user detail, user profile service. Where is that? Once request, I have implemented that once request for like for each request, um once request per filter, something like that. Have implemented profile inside service. I forget about it where I wrote it. I need to look into it. User registration. Previously, its name was user detail service, but after some time, I've wrote something else. All right, so um, you can consider it like that. User detail service means the user is um, user the user detail service implements once request. Um, what is that? Once per request filter. So exacts like once request filter, what it does, it extracts the barrier token and validates it, and loads user details, and then create an authentication object, then create security filter, security context holder, and then Spring Security checks the user role. It is just like that. I was reading, like I wrote it somewhere. So I wanted to show you user detail service. Where is that? Admin user service. Somewhere I wrote that. Anyways, here you can consider. But user detail service, it is running for each and every request every time, so that data keep consistent, and no one should access unauthorized APIs and endpoints. And the flow is like that. I was showing what was I was showing JWT. It's done, I think, and JWT util is also done. And you know what this why this builder is used for? Which is it reduces boilerplate code, so that's why we use a builder. It also couple the loose. It improves the loose coupling in application as well. And I was talking about security configuration, user detail service. Here you can see user detail service. I was Where is it? User. All right, here is it. Load user by username. Where is that? User detail service. User detail service, and let's find it. Where is it? Where we are came? I don't know. All right. So user detail service, load user by username and throws user not found exception. So this is what I implemented. Um, this is jar file, I think. So I have implemented this. That's what I was saying. The interface, user detail service, which has a method, and which throws the user not found exception if user not found, and which implements the once per request filter. Means for every request, the users a user like for every request, the user gets authenticated. So and here by using request mappers and request matchers, I have allowed some APIs of it, cause CSRF tokens, CSRF's full form is co- um, course service request forgery. Yeah, it is something like that. Course service request forgery, and um, yeah, this is just like that. Yeah, I think I'm right. And what I have allowed the APIs permit all means request matchers have allowed some APIs for public use. Login, register, and find jobs. I think this is also a public API, and you can see request matchers, um, which are admin APIs, admin first login sign up, or like admin user jobs page generated. This, yeah, that's what I was saying. These APIs are public, means anyone can access it, and these two APIs are company specific. Only companies admin and those people can access it. And this is request matchers of admin. So admin should have this much. Okay, so specifically admin has these APIs access, and this is recruiter. This is like user and admin. User and admin means recruiter and can't access it. Okay, you might be thinking that user and admin has written, so uh, that recruiters may access it, so it's not possible. And I have wrote each and everything for it. So here you can see, and any request should be authenticated. I have added some filters as well, session management, you know, session policy and all. Any request, here you can see, any request comes, it should be authenticated. And JWT password authentication. Here also we have build. I already told you what is build, but I'm not able to explain. Sometimes I'm not able to explain each and everything, but it doesn't matter. And here I have encoded the password by using BCrypt password encoder, which uses internally some sort of algorithms to encode our password. And in password encoder, whenever you want to check the passwords are equal, so you need to use you don't need to use equals method. There we need to use what is that method? Matches. Yeah, password one dot, like previous password which is stored in database, password one dot matches to new password, like it is just like that. Matches, it might be having this method. I don't know where is that. Control F, matches. Okay, matches. It's, I don't know how to search it in it, but it has a matches method. So it every time it get encrypted, so the every time when it gets here you can see, yeah, it is matches method. So matches method, what it does, it gets the first password from database and uses matches, and through DTO it gets extracts that password and encode it again, and like decode it again, and then check like the encrypted password in decrypted format. So it's just like that. This is all about it, and I hope you may understand something about this project. Still, yeah, there is a lot more. Previously I was doing Docker and all, so I have added here Dockers, and you know, some lot more features in git ignore. It is important to write git ignore file, docker file, docker ignore, and in readme. Yeah, in readme it's most important thing. In readme, whenever you are pulling this project, so just look at readme, that whatever things have implemented, what you need to learn, what you need to understand, how many things are there. All right, then you will understand each and everything about this. It's not like rocket science. It's not that much harder. All right. I think it's done. And I'm also tired because I've made enter video and I'm just speaking to myself only. So I think this is enough. And you may, if you understood anything, something from this project, so just let me know in the comments, and like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. We'll meet in next video. Thank you.